I'm Matt Thramer from Hastings Landmark Implement.
I'm Matt Stripe from the Red Cloud location.
I'm Shayla from the Fairfield location.
Today we're going to talk about the maintenance and wear parts on your Flex Draper 600 and 700 heads.
So when we talk about replacing the knife sections on your heads, there's a few options. We recommend the coarse cut for beans. Your long knives can be used in typically any condition, and then your long short knives are what we recommend for no-till conditions. Along with the knives, we've got our guards, and you've got your long, and your short, long, which is rotated all the way down your head. You've got your green option and your black option. They're the same thing, just your green's more of a high wear. It will last up to 2 times longer than your black. It's a little bit more, but it does last longer. And when you replace your guards, you want to replace your knives. They kind of act like scissors, so you get the best cut when you replace them at the same time. So in the center of your head, you've got your top and your bottom guards, the 3 longs. Those are different from the other guards that run along your head.
We're going to talk about the belt wear as far as a maintenance item. The belts will start to round off, and on the newer heads, even on the older heads, you can flip them from side to side. On the newer heads, you can actually just swap them around. So you got that sharp flat area on the belt to carry the crop in. On your draper belts, if you get a tear in your draper belts, as long as it's not longer than 1 inch, you're okay with it. You can just kind of cut that area out in an arch so it don't catch and tear, but you get anything over that, you'll have to replace the belt. On the center belt, as you can see here, on a 600 head, this is not standard. This is the new cleated belt, which throws a lot less beans up on top of the feeder house for header loss than the old straight across belt did. It's been added to this machine. And while we're here on the feed drum, it has metal fingers, and then metal fingers have guides around them that you need to keep in good shape and replace. As they wear, it'll wear into the drum. And we have a part, it's a Lankota part, it's called a Shark Fin. And what this does is if you come to a point row or the end of a field where you're only taking in half the head, this will send the crop into the machine instead of letting it shoot across and get under the other belt. And this can be added to any Flex Draper head.
Every 50 hours, we should be checking the oil in our gearboxes. So we got a gearbox here. The drain is at the bottom on the right-hand side, and the check is on the left-hand side here for your main gear case. For your 90-degree center belt drive gear case, there's a check plug here, and then your fill plug is this breather right on top. And we also have a gear case, another 90-degree gear case for the center drive belt down at the very bottom that runs off the center belt drive roll. We need to check the oil in that every 50 hours as well. We have 2 drive shafts here. Each of them has the capability of taking 3 grease zerks. There should be a grease zerk for the telescoping mechanism here. And then there's a plug on this U-joint in here and a plug on the U-joint on your 90-degree gearbox. Then there is also one here for the telescoping drive shaft, and then one on each of these U-joints. You have to take the plug out and put a grease zerk in to grease it. To check your outer drive belt gear case, the plug is right here. To add oil, you can use this plug here. Out here on our 90-degree knife drive gear case, we got a dipstick right back here. Down here on the actual knife drive, there is a grease zerk to put in. We also use TY 6341 multi-purpose polyurea grease in that. As far as belt tensioning goes for maintenance, this is your adjustment to keep the belt tensioned properly. Go around back here, belt adjustment gauge. We want to have this arrow lined up in the green. If it's to the left on the left-hand side of the machine, it's too tight. If it's to the right on the left-hand side of the machine, it's too loose. This top bolt here, the smaller bolt of the 2, that's for your belt alignment. So if you look down the back of your draper head and you notice your belts are kind of running downhill or uphill, we want to have the machine moving so we can get that properly adjusted. If we adjust it while it's not engaged, we're really going to throw it out of alignment. Here we have the header height float cylinder. What that does is it's gonna allow you to cut in wetter conditions by raising the cutter bar up a little bit. We do see a few of these start leaking. If your combine runs out of oil and you don't know where it went, check the head. We do have a grease zerk on these telescopic drive shafts here. We want to grease out every 50 hours, as well as the plugs on the U-joints. We don't want to add a lot of grease. Those are pretty small U-joints, but give it a couple shots every 50 hours. We have a couple grease zerks on our reel here. We have one on this end and one on the other end. We want to keep those greased up. If you're noticing the squealing noise, chances are you've not greased it and your bushing is worn out. Here we got reel bat bushings. They usually come from the factory a little loose, but what we're really looking for is the wear on the steel tube. It's not necessarily the bushing that always wears out, it's the steel tube. So what will happen is if you don't check that, that reel bat tube is going to break in half. If you have any questions, call your local Landmark implementer.